you might be wasting a lot of money using the full scoop, or maybe they do other drugs, but I wouldn't know. So this is weighing out at 52 grams, which is supposed to be 36. So this really highlights exactly what I was talking about. Today we are going to be weighing out 3 different protein powders, 2 creatines, based on the scoop that they give you in the bag or bottle to see if it matches up with the serving size, because you might be wasting a lot of money using the full scoop, or might be underusing the dose or the serving size depending on what the scoop actually shows on the scale. So we're going to get right into it. It's pretty straightforward. All you're going to need is a kitchen scale, and preferably a smaller scale like a milligram scale. If you don't have one of these, chances are you have a friend who smokes a lot of weed. Grab one of those from them, or maybe they do other drugs, but I wouldn't know. The 3 different ones that we have is just the gold standard 100% whey, and then 2 others that I usually find on discount because I don't normally buy protein. 2 of these were given to me, and I've had this other one for quite a while. One Rule, or Rule 1, and then this is Nutrex Research. This is also Nutrex Research, which it came with this. This is the one that I bought a long time ago. It's pretty cheap protein powder. It's nothing fancy, but these are some pretty common ones that people buy. This is just going to be an Equate creatine. It's supposed to be weighed out at 5 grams. This one should also be dosed at 5 grams. Yep. And this is a Nutrex, so also a lower cost option. First up, we're going to be doing the gold standard whey. This is the vanilla ice cream. And I'm just going to be scooping it the way I always scoop my protein. I never use something to level it off other than just the container. Ooh, 31 grams. And that's exactly what it says on there. I'll just throw this up on the screen so you guys can see it. 30 grams, so a gram under, just not a big deal. 30 grams. All right, so there you have it for the gold standard whey. It's just about what it should be on the label, is the correct scoop size, which, I mean, that's what it should be, right? I mean, it's not, oh, this is so great, it's the right scoop. It's just what it should be. Snowman might be joining us. You want to come here? Come here, pup. Yeah, says some pretty good stuff, huh? That's my pup. I didn't name him, but he's a good dog. All right, next up we have Rule 1, or One Rule. This should be 35 grams per scoop. All right, again, I'm not going to do anything different than I wouldn't normally do. This is how I always weigh it out when it's in a bag. 37, and this says that it should be 35, so just 2 grams over. 36, so that's a gram closer. And then keep in mind that this isn't to just test out the products. It's just to show that depending on the cost and the product, that it may or may not actually be the correct serving from the scoop to what it says is the serving size per scoop. That one is 37, so pretty good, just a little bit over. The thing is, sometimes what I've noticed with cheaper and cheaper proteins is that oftentimes they'll give you a scoop that actually is quite a bit bigger than what is going to be listed on the serving size. I don't know if it's just because they're being cheap and they don't have as much attention in their product development, stuff like that, or if it's to use it up faster so that you actually have to buy it more frequent. This one so far out of the proteins that I've had has had the biggest difference. 36 grams. This is a big old scoop. Big old scoop. Nice and level. So this is weighing out at 52 grams, which is supposed to be 36. So this really highlights exactly what I was talking about, that huge increase in the serving size that you get in the scoop compared to what it should be for the serving size on the container. Let's do it 2 more times. So that one's 54 this time. All right, so this one's 52 grams again. All right, that's that for the protein. Just remember, weigh out your protein, because you actually might be getting a significant amount more protein per day, especially if you're using something like this that is giving you a lot more in the scoop than what's on the serving size, and maybe you're doing more than just 1 scoop a day of that. If you're doing a few scoops, a couple scoops, whatever. All right, moving on. If you don't have one of these scales, ask your local weed buddy, or I don't know, maybe you have Coke buddies, for their milligram scale. Let's try not to make a huge ass mess. All right, finally got it. Let's get this going. Okay, this is supposed to be 5 grams per scoop. Ooh, measures out at 7.65. Let's try again. Oh, sorry guys. Let's try not to pack it in maybe as much. Maybe I was just packing it way too hard. 7.35. All right, last time. 7.12. This one's gonna be a little bit harder because it's long and skinny. Not that I would know anything about things being long. Anyway, this is the Equate one that honestly I just buy from Walmart. P.S. If your creatine costs an insane amount, you're likely getting scammed. Unless it's like ultra awesome and flavored. So this weighs out at exactly 6 grams. So 1 gram over. 6.14. 5.75. Okay, so between 3/4 of a gram over to a gram over for the creatine. All in all, I hope that this helped you guys just be able to see the fact that not all supplements are actually measured out correctly in the real world application. Now, maybe they do it based off their filling it and it not being packed down, but you know, everybody's gonna rub it against the side or along the bag or the container or whatever it is. So that's it for today. I hope you guys have a good one and, you know, don't do too many drugs. Catch you later.